And we say good afternoon to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning into Youth Unplugged right here on Radio Caribbean International 101.1. We say thank you to Marine and DJ C4 for a wonderful afternoon so far. Of course, you know you have to keep it here on the dial right here on RCI. Lady Kiki here, Keisha and Helen about to host Youth Unplugged, and we say thank you to our sponsors. Bank of St. Lucia. I have a lovely young lady here in studio with me. If you are tuned in to our Facebook page, you will see that we are live. You can see both of us in studio. Shnelle Lamontagne. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. I'm great.
You are great and wonderful. Let me tell you something. You see people like Chanel, she has a quiet confidence that I'm already, feeling I like to see that. And when I say quiet confidence, I like to relate it to even people like Julie and Alfred. They have this quiet confidence, quiet, but then, they're confident in what it is that they do. I don't put you on the spot, Chanel, but is this what it is? I feel that.
Yes, it is.
Chanel is a nail tech. She is a nail tech. I'm hoping that I'm using the right terminology.
Cosmetologist.
Cosmetologist. Let me tell you, we have to ensure that we get the jargon right. So the last few weeks, I'm trying to focus on youth in different aspects. I did pageantry, I did arts, you know, I did sport last week. Last week we had some young boxing people here. They came from Guyana, and I decided, you know what, because I as well believe in entrepreneurship, especially locally. Let me focus on somebody who is an entrepreneur and not necessarily what we typically would deem entrepreneurship, although we can say that most of the ladies who are managers, who are lawyers, and so on, who need to look a certain way, those who are in the limelight and so on, who need to look a certain way, need people like Chanel.
Great. Absolutely.
Absolutely, of course. Chanel, how are you doing today?
I am wonderful. And I'm grateful for this opportunity today.
Uh huh.
At least we'll get to see a different side of the cosmetologist industry.
Oh, wow. Wait, okay. I was gonna ask that question, but then you said that part. Why did you say that? What is the different side?
Okay, because many people believe that cosmetology is all about making people look beautiful, but it's not all about that. It
Ah,
goes deeper by brightening people inner confidence.
oh, right. We're gonna go into that. We're gonna go into that. Let's go back. Let me shout out because they're probably listening. The National Skills Development
Center.
Center, located in BZ. We want to say thank you because I actually reached out to them. I do know a few folks there. We say hello and good day to Dane Jules. Um, she is protege. I like to say protege and coming out of that center. And, I want to highlight as well, the work that these agencies are doing to help better persons like Chanel in
Yes.
St. Lucia. Let's go back on your journey. How did it start? How
Okay.
did you know this is what you wanted to do?
Okay. So I've always been an artistic person from young,
Hmm.
painting, drawing, so forth. But in 2009, my friend and I, we went to apply for, well, at NSCC. But to be honest, nail designing is not what I originally applied for. I applied for computer repairs
There.
because I also like technical stuff.
Okay.
So
I'm sure a lot of people didn't know.
I know. Well, my family knows that for
All right,
sure.
nice.
Anything that they want to fix my cousin, her laptop,
So
anything
you
will come
tech,
to me.
you not nail techie only, but you
Um,
also computer techie.
yes.
All right.
So NSC called me about a few weeks after and told me that
Mhm.
there are a limited amount of students for the computer repair, so they will not be offering it again. But there is a list of courses that I could choose from,
Mhm.
and I chose nail design.
Okay.
So back,
Sometimes they say if the door is not opening on that side and the door opens over there,
I'm gonna go over
you
there.
walk through that door.
Yes. So I went to the nail design class.
Mhm.
I knew some stuff about nail designing already in terms of polishing and designing and whatnot.
I want to stop you there quickly.
Mm.
How?
Well, because I'm that artistic person,
All
I
right.
always used to draw and whatnot.
Okay.
So going into the class, I learned a lot of new stuff in terms of nails,
Mhm.
and I could say that I was the best designer in terms of nail art in the class at that time. So I stopped there. We had a family business. I worked as a nail tech there, not designing pedicures, manicures, and a whole lot. After that, I shift to pastry chef.
Wait, wait, wait. Let's back up. You said you had a family business.
Yes, with my mom and my sisters.
Also, they would enter this.
Well, my sister is into hair braiding,
Uh huh.
and my mom is into clothes, clothing designing, sewing and stuff.
All right. So it's like a kind
Yeah,
of a
everybody in the family is
everybody doing
artistic.
something. Okay.
Yes,
Ah, there you go.
yes. So I went into pastry chef and I said, okay, you know what? I love decorating cake and whatnot, but I still do it,
Mm,
but cosmetology is my thing.
mm.
So I went back to NSDC, applied for a CVQ course, TVET CVQ
Yes,
level
and that's
two.
that's that's the new phrase this is Tibet. We want to big
Yes,
up Ministry of Education.
yes, yes. I got certified and there I took off. I opened my own business, Posh and Polished. And from since then, I've just been doing great things. And I would also like to encourage young people
Mm,
to at least take a chance on themselves, even if nobody's taking the chance on them. But NSDC offers free courses. There are people who don't really have,
mhm.
and they do offer scholarship programs as well as paid courses, and take the chance on themselves and educate themselves, because if it wasn't for NSDC, I wouldn't have been where I am today.
I can hear them. Woo, yay!
Yeah, and it's
But I
true.
can hear the passion in your voice that you're grateful for
Yes,
achieving that.
yes, yes. Wonderful. And right now, I'm a facilitator with NSDC. I was
Oh, you
teaching
are
the,
facilitating now.
yes,
Yay!
teaching the nail technology.
Mhm.
I just finished a nail designing course with them. I'm happy that all my students had wonderful remarks, and that makes me to do more and go further and further and further. I would like to also big up the Youth Economy Agency at this time,
Hmm.
where they provide opportunities for young people like myself, anybody who is within the ages of 18 to 35 and has a business idea. It may not be nail technology or cosmetology.
Whatever.
However, they could go to the Youth Economy Agency and they would assist them in getting their business started up.
I'm inspired listening to you. I can feel it. I mean, you went through the center and then now you're a facilitator.
Yes,
I mean, giving back. You're that grateful.
yes.
Wow, 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 wow. And I didn't even realize that youth economy as well is involved. So let's give you a little plug in here. Where are you located?
I'm located on Chusey Road.
Hmm.
That's between Cots and the Visca Station.
Which gas station? Trying to pick up there. Okay, uh-huh.
Yes. So I'm upstairs
There's
there
there.
and I do every service that you could think of. Services in hair, chemical services, braiding, weaving,
Hmm.
dreadlocks, relaxers. shampoos,
And people,
colors.
she's wearing her dresses, so
Yes.
dreadlocks, uh-huh.
Nails, both acrylic and gel.
Mhm.
I do pedicures, manicures, polishes,
Mhm.
waxing. I'm also into tattoos and piercing as well.
Eh,
So
wait, hold up.
yes,
Now, I'm gonna put a little bit of myself out here for those who don't know that I love piercings.
yes,
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So you do this yourself?
yes.
We need to talk.
All the services that I mentioned, I do it myself.
We need to talk. I need to go to a break. Um, I want her. I want you, Chanel, to continue to speak. I want us to continue to inspire
Yes.
our youth because I have a little bit of a question. Even when we go on break, I'm not even telling you because I'm listening to you, and I realize you'll be able to handle this question. It's a little bit of a question because you see that type of feedback on social media when it comes to glam and hair, makeup, and nails. We'll be right back. And thank you again to our sponsor, Bank of St. Lucia, for making this possible.
101, number one. One. Dream big, make it your own. Home sweet get you any style of home.
Switch your mortgage from your current lender to BOSL with Home Switch, where premium benefits await. A 4.75% interest rate for up to 30 years, plus 0.25% off with EcoSmart products. And get an unsecured BOSL Visa credit card with up to $100,000. Come on to us with Home Switch today.
BOSL. 101.1 and 99.1. This is Turn Up Radio.
Again, thank you so much for keeping it locked right here on Radio Caribbean International. Lady Kiki here, Keisha and Helen as the government namer. And we're having a conversation talking nicely with Shnelle Lamontagne. Oh, yes, right here on Youth Unplugged. Thank you so much again for keeping it. At this point in time, I'm just going to take a little time to read quickly her bio. Chanel Lamontagne is a highly skilled and passionate cosmetologist, celebrated for her expertise in beauty and nail technology with a deep rooted passion for the beauty industry. She has dedicated her career to enhancing the natural beauty of her clients. Let me say, enhancing the natural beauty of her clients. I know why, because the question I need to ask next, and helping them feel confident and empowered. She has a she has a talented cosmetologist known for her creative and artistic beauty design. Born and raised in Bocage, Castries, St. Lucia, she has developed a passion for nail technology. She pursued her love for nail technology by earning her certification in nail design from the National Skills Development Center, NSDC, followed by a CBQ in nail technology. She also developed a passion for cosmetology and pursued courses in hairdressing, makeup, eyelash extensions, and bridal hairstyles. Tune in today for more. And we are here with Chanel. So here is my question. I've been in pageantry, involved in pageantry, in and around pageantry, done pageantry in the background. I've done modeling as well. And I'm asking this on the basis of people having asked me that as well. People look at you and they said, but why would you need makeup and nails and all these things to feel confident and not be? Because I like the part where you say enhancing your natural beauty. What would you, how do you, I'm not sure if you've come across this, but how do you answer people who say these things? I mean, I personally know how I deal with it because, I mean, today here, people seeing me with my, okay, today I have my natural hair on, but then by next week I might be blonde, and then next week I have hair extensions, and I'm doing all kinds of things to myself. That's how I am. I like my piercings and so on. And then there are people who look at you and said, but if you're confident in yourself, why are you doing all of these things to yourself? What say you?
Okay, that's a very heavy question. However, I believe that
I
everybody
mean, no wrong
has,
or right answer, but I
yes,
just like
yes,
to hear how you answer that.
yes. So everybody has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And notice I said the word choice. A lot of people don't know the meaning of the word choice,
Mm-hmm.
and we should respect people's choices.
Mm-hmm.
People have the right to feel or want to be different
Mm-hmm.
at different occasions.
Right.
And I could tell you from a woman's point of view, when you do your hair, your makeup, your nails, you feel better about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel empowered, especially if you're going through that hard time. And you get a lot of ladies coming to the salon when they feel their lowest, when they're at their lowest point. They come to the salon to uplift their beauty.
And just try something different or do
Yes.
something. Yeah.
And that would actually make them feel
Mm-hmm.
better. So for me, it's everybody's decision how they want to feel or how they want to look. Somebody may feel good with the natural hair.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else may feel good with dreads. Like for me, I feel good with my dreads, and whatever stigma is attached to it, I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So when people come to me for specific services, I try to learn my client instead of judging them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of people are famous for doing. They don't understand the background story of what's going on in somebody's life.
Right. Right.
And everybody, beauty means different to everybody.
Right.
So beauty may mean somebody just want a simple makeup. Beauty may mean to another person, okay, I'm just gonna have my hair done, but I don't really like makeup. So
Right.
I
Right.
respect everybody's meaning to beauty for themselves.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
I like that answer. And I'm about that, allow people to be. You see the memes, especially the guys like to do it with, why you need these lashes? Why you need this? And to which I just shake my head and I say, to each his own.
Yeah.
To each his own. Some people do say, oh well, um, you using this to cover up something or an unhealed part of you, or let everybody be.
Yeah. Beauty is just what it is. And if I want to look like a drag queen today and like a gentle lady tomorrow, it's my choice. It's how I feel. I wake up and I feel that I need to look that certain way.
Yeah, I've always been concerned about how people, and yes, I will say guys as well. I see more and more of it happening about ladies want to wear washes. It's like a for me a control factor of wanting to tell
It's
somebody
true.
what they should be looking like to be actually confident. And I'm sitting down here like, but why? Why are we having to go through all these rules? But that's cool. What are you going to say, Chanel, to young people? And I want to go like as low as like we going people leaving A level, people leaving secondary school right now. Right now, TVET, even here on Radio Caribbean, we actually have a half hour to, it's sponsored, but we do understand the importance of it. TVET, and let me spell it out: technical vocational education and training. What do
So
you say to these people and especially, look, you have your people who are in it. But those who don't necessarily have their parents doing it, but this is what they want to do.
Okay, so I want to touch on one thing before I answer that
No problem,
question.
of course.
A lot of parents want to control children's future and their destiny.
Right.
And sometimes because they are, I'm not saying that you should not want the best for your child,
Mhm.
but skilled workers is also a form of employment. So some parents want their children to be academically certified, but not technical and vocationally certified. And sometimes the technical and vocational certified people make more money than the academic.
Not
And it's
quite
true.
a bit, yes. Yes, quite a
So
bit.
not everybody is academically inclined. Some people may not receive the information and retain that information. There are people who are born skilled people,
Hmm.
and I encourage parents, if they realize their child has a skill, to encourage the children to work and build on it. For young people who are leaving secondary school, even for those who have dropped out of secondary
Oh, wow,
school,
that's a wonderful point. That's a wonderful point.
I mean, there are opportunities out there. I'm sure right now, if they go and do the searching, there are many, many, many scholarships out there for young people within the ages of 18 to 35, who are leaving South City, those who are leaving secondary, those who have dropped out, the opportunities for one and for all.
Yes.
And I would actually recommend that they find their passion within them,
Hmm.
find out what they love, and further their education, because education in itself, whether it be academic or technical, it is a ever lasting life journey. So I would encourage everybody to further their education, further their skill, master their craft. I just came from Taiwan, and it was one.
Hey,
Yes,
wait, hold up.
yes, yes,
Hold up. Okay, we're gonna make a little time to talk about that, but continue.
yeah. So I just came from Taiwan, and I was recommended by the Youth Economy Agency, and
Wow.
I will say it on air that I am grateful that they saw my potential,
Right.
and me representing myself, my business, my country, the Youth Economy Agency, ICDF St. Lucia. It was a big deal for me. So within that beauty
When you
training,
say ICDF, Saint Lucia,
yeah,
is that what you, yes. Can you
that's
just,
Republic of
yes,
Taiwan, yeah.
right.
So me having to represent all those agencies and myself is a big deal. And you
Of
start at the
course.
very bottom. But look at where I am now. I started with nail designing certificate, went to CPQ, did some facilitating, been recommended by the Youth Economy Agency. So that's just the beginning for me.
Hmm.
And that's how I feel. So any young person, whether you are academically certified, a skill is never a bad thing to
To
learn,
have.
because you never know where you might end up in life and what you may need to fall back on. So I would encourage everybody to educate themselves, take advantages. If you don't know what TVET is, you could go on their Facebook page. There are many videos. You could go to their office at Vidbouteille, find out what it is to be CPQ certified, because it is recognized right now, I believe, in 191 countries.
Yes.
So when you have that certification, you're not only limited to St. Lucia.
Sure.
Opportunities can arise in
Globally.
those other countries.
Now, let me tell you, I do recognize that you say not academically inclined, but then there is this conversation now happening on social media that what is not academically inclined, because when you go into agriculture, there's a certain science to it. I'm looking at, even nail technology, understanding the chemistry and the physics
Oh well, that
of
is like
how
being
these products work, why they do what they do, why this one would be better than that one in terms. And I'm sure there's all the jargon and whatever it is. It's a science still.
believe me, being a
So I tell people,
cosmetologist,
I believe across the board, even in technical and vocational,
there is
there's
always
always
academics.
some academia involved.
Yes.
So people, you know, I I keep saying this: one is not necessarily better than the other, at all.
Imagine I taught a CPQ class recently, and most of the students is like, I never knew nail technology had all of that
Hmm.
because it's almost like studying the human body. You could swear it's nurse or doctor you're studying.
Exactly.
And the only thing I would constantly hear is, I never knew it had all of that. So while somebody may be a nail technologist and somebody may look down on them,
Hmm.
if they have to look at the backlog of information that they are retaining in
There's a
their brain,
science in it.
believe me, the science is there. The
Yes.
science is there, the math is there because you have to do your maths when you're doing all those services that you're doing.
And to be able to manage your own business, you
Oh,
have to be
yes.
able to
Do your
be
accounts,
do your business
everything. Oh,
management. There is a certain amount of things. We're gonna end up with you just quickly telling us how was Taiwan.
Taiwan was wonderful. Um, Learning another culture's way of performing services.
Hmm.
It's it's wonderful because I thrive on education. What wherever I get to learn, I go there. And not only about the education, but there were also cultural tours and um, visits to different universities.
Wow.
But
Wow.
the most touching, emotional part,
I can see it in your face.
yes, for me was there was a specific university we went to, and basically it was concealing injuries, facial and limb injuries.
Hmm.
But I wasn't too sure what it was about.
Right.
And it's basically putting concealing makeup for burn victims.
That's next level.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And that was the most touching because they have those sensitive spots and maybe they're still emotional and you're helping them feel better about themselves.
And a sense of normalcy.
Yes.
Yes.
And it
I
is the
feel that.
facial expressions and body languages of those burn victims
Right.
at the end of the session that was
Let me tell you, giving me
touching.
you are giving me goosebumps.
Yes, it was
Wow,
touching.
because I mean, okay, I'm being very honest with everybody. She came highly recommended. I reached out to, and I'll be reaching out to all the other agencies because I want you to hear these stories to know that it is possible. That's what Youth Unplugged is about. And then now hearing the depth is giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that was a wonderful experience. And like I said, I was recommended by you. So apart from others furthering their education, if they have a business plan,
Hmm.
a business idea, they could also visit here and they would lead them to the right direction.
And yeah, people is Youth
Economic
Economy Agency.
agency.
So we do have the agencies here now giving that support. Chanel started as well with the National Skills Development Center. Let me pick up again the crew over there, especially Dane Jules. Yes, thank you for giving that sort of empowerment to our people, to our youth.
Yes.
Any final words from you as we end?
I just want every youth in St. Lucia to know that it is possible. It gets hard,
Hmm.
but you fall once, you will get it back. And you will get it back stronger.
I agree.
So further your education, take any opportunities that you could get. There are opportunities out there, search for them. Visit NSDC, visit the Youth Economy Agency located on Chaussee Road, and from there, you'll have a productive life.
Wonderful. Chanel, you're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Again, I admire your quiet confidence, and
Thank
I
you.
would like to wish you, the team here at RC and myself, continue wishing you continued success and
Thank you.
continue to inspire others. I'm happy to know that you're a facilitator. I'm happy to know that you're going beyond the shores of St. Lucia
Yes.
to be inspired to inspire others.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. We say thank you again to our sponsor, Bank of St. Lucia. This has been Youth Unplugged again. Join us again, same time. Next week, we bring on someone else to inspire our youth. Bye bye now.